Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Vice President J.D. Vance has a message for Iran and for the American people, and it's definitely something you need to listen to. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Making the best of a bad situation is what the United States has to do now in this deal with Iran, which, by any measure, is not an ideal deal. That being said, J.D. Vance spoke this morning to Fox News where he said, "We are taking out a record number of barrels from the Strait of Hormuz before the war, decades before the war. We've never taken as much oil out of that strait as we're taking right now." That's a massive deal. And that will reflect in the gas prices. Now, it's going to take some time to reflect in the gas prices, see, because gas companies are very quick to raise the price of gas. They are very slow to lower the price of gas. It's just the way it is. I've told people this. It's a gas company trick they've used forever, which is, let's say gas starts at $1. A war happens. They raise it to $3.50. They slowly drop it down to $1.75, and you thank them, and you're happy because it came down from, $3.50 to $1.75. It's a psychological game. You're not realizing it actually got raised from $1 to $1.75. It's pretty slick, actually, and they do it every chance they get. That being said, Iran has to listen to this message too, because Vance is not so subtly saying, if you close down the Strait of Hormuz, deal's off, and we're back to square one. And square one was a lot of destruction for you. I want you to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Carafano earlier, he said, no. They're not holding the cards at all. And with that, we'd like to bring in Vice President J.D. Vance. Mr. Vice President, thank you for being here. I want to start with where the peace deal stands. We are reportedly told that Witkoff and Kushner are expected to be in Switzerland today. You were at one point expected to possibly be there. Do you have plans? Will you go?
Yeah, so we'll plan the talks when the principals from the Iranian government, also the Qatari and the Pakistani government arrive. That may happen as soon as tomorrow, but these things are always a little bit in flux. Jared and Steve have been on the ground now for a few hours, dealing with some of the technical elements of this negotiation. As you guys know, one of the things the president has set us out to do as a high priority is to open the straits. That's now happened. We actually got 16 million barrels of oil out of the Straits of Hormuz yesterday. That is a record going back to even before the conflict started. So you're seeing those ships move. The second thing the president has asked us to do, of course, is to get the enriched stockpile of uranium to ensure that we make it effectively impossible for the Iranians to rebuild their nuclear program, even over a very long period of time. The program is destroyed, but we're, of course, trying to take away as many of the cards where they may try to rebuild it if they don't behave under this agreement. So that's the first part of the negotiation. My understanding, talking to Jared and Steve this morning, is things are going well. But, of course, we're going to verify all of this. And that's the thing that, a lot of the criticisms of the deal have really underappreciated, is that the United States has all the cards. The straits are now open. The Iranian military is now destroyed. The Iranians have committed to, of course, destroying that stockpile of enriched material, but we have a lot of economic pressure applied to the Iranians that we would be willing to relieve if they do what we need them to do. If they don't do that, of course, there's no skin off our back. They're still in a much weakened position.
So do you have any immediate plans to join Jared and Steve?